Hi, this is Jack Stanley, and I wanted to talk a little bit, and I have touched on this a little bit in some of my talks, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the American Revolution and just look at it for what it is and what it was and how the bloody hell it was successful. Now, the American Revolution, which it wasn't exactly a revolution, it was more of a seceding from the British Empire, but still it was revolutionary. It was incredible because there was no reason for it to succeed. None. There was no army, no navy, no military of any great worth. There was no great stock of money. There was no great stock of armaments. The citizens of the colonies were fractured in their views. A vast majority had no interest in a revolution at all. It's amazing when you think about all this. And the other thing is, with this ragtag group led by George Washington and led by other generals as time went on, this ragtag group somehow were able to survive, which is almost impossible when you think about it. But it just seems that the fates were with them. When they would be trapped, it would be a cloudy night and they were able to escape. In New York City, when their military, when Washington's army was just torn to pieces, they were able to escape and go to Manhattan and then work their way up to Harlem, thanks to Mrs. Murray and Aaron Burr. It's a saga, a story, an event that defies logic. Because you know something, there really was no reason for it to succeed. But fortunately, we had the aid of France. Fortunately, the English bungled and messed things up often and didn't go in for the kill. Many times. Many times they could have ended the war, but they didn't. And it gave the opportunity for the colonists, the rebels as they called us, to eventually succeed in what we were doing. In this day and age, it's hard for people to understand complete and total sacrifice. But that's what it requested, that's what it required. And the complete and total sacrifice and devotion and dedication to this cause, to this desire to be a separate country, was so strong by a small group of individuals of remarkable and epic intellectual prowess. The scope of the intellect of what we might call our founding fathers is nothing short of incredible. How we got such an amazing grouping together is beyond the understanding of most people. But we did it. They did it. We benefit from what they did. We benefit from what they gave. We benefit from what they sacrificed. Our founding fathers created this nation. I'm almost of a belief that if they came back to life, they would drop dead again over the fact that it still exists, because I don't think any of them thought it was going to last that long, because they realized that, yes, they were intelligent. But the sad part was they knew that a lot of less intelligent people are going to be involved in government. And as we have distanced ourselves from that founding moment, the national intellectual ability, the national intellectual understanding, the national chest of intellect, of intellectual prowess, has diminished marketably. We are not even capable of walking in the shadows of our founders. They were far more intelligent than we are. They were far more versed in their history, in philosophy, ancient Greek, ancient Roman, ancient various civilizations and forms of government. They make our recent politicians look like damn fools. It's true. It was this wonderful moment of time that all of the greats got together. The gods convened and they created a country. Now, maybe you think this is a little emotional or overdramatic. I don't think it is at all. I don't think we truly understand, realize, or comprehend how incredible it was that we were able to create this country. Out of nothing! We had nothing. It's remarkable. Can you imagine today a country somewhere in the world trying to create itself? And it wouldn't happen. We would laugh at them. And lots of people laughed at us at the time, especially England. They never expected this. They had no idea of the tenacity of the spirit of the people that were for independence. And so, just sitting here in the evening, poured myself a glass of scotch, relaxing, thinking, and continuing my thoughts on the American Revolution and the utter wonder, the utter incredible aspect of its success. It's an incredible, amazing, remarkable, and scarcely believable story. Had someone written a history or a story or a novel about a group that decided to create a country and going with the resources that they had, that no navy per se, at the whim of the assistance of France, helped by Spain and helped by the Netherlands, but they did it. And I think each and every one of you, whether you're a student, an adult, a senior citizen, should sit down and start to read about how it happened, why it happened, and who was responsible for making it happen. You owe the founders of this country that small amount of reverence, because this country is unique among countries, and its founding and its creation even adds to the mystique and wonder of this fabulous and incredible creation called the United States. Thank you.